the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed, though. He'll get bigger? Uh-huh. Like this. You know, I can look after him. He's still a pup, so he doesn't listen. I have a feeling someday he'll be useful. I suspect you discovered a real diamond in the rough. With a little polish, I'd say we got a true diamond dog on our hands.
DD, right? Hostile at raising hounds. Fine.
Come on, Dee Dee.
In the mountains of Afghanistan. It's a difficult mission, but I'd say you're back in top form by now. Check your iDroid for the details.
Enjoy the views as well while we're at it. Test your skills with a range of tasks. Achieving the tasks set for you in the challenge task list will reward you with GMP, resources, and volunteers. You'll find some you can complete straight away, while others will take more time. Pick and choose the best tasks to try and based on your in-game progress. Be aware that the list can only be displayed while playing in online mode. Nah. We've got enough to do. I'm not going to worry about these then.
Please select a mission.
Side ops do I have? Riot SMG. Meh. Highly skilled soldier could be good, I guess. But I'll probably do those in my own time.
Please select a mission.
Do we have any I have to be in the helicopter to accept those, huh? Got some cassette tapes to listen to?
This war. The Kremlin never expected to have this much trouble against the Mujahideen. Afghanistan is a tribal society. Tradition demands that its people stand up to any outsiders who set foot on their land. With the honor of their people at stake, they have everything to fight for. No matter how hard the Soviets hit them, they continue to appear out of nowhere, striking back, then vanishing again. But there's one thing even the Mujahideen fear. Every last one of them. The Soviet gunships. They're highly maneuverable and equipped with massive firepower. Plus, the underside of the fuselage is heavily armored. The Mujahideen can barely scratch them with their small arms. Anyone who hangs around gets mowed down by the gunship's heavy machine guns. This new honeybee weapon that was given to the Hamid fighters, it's no doubt something to help them strike back against the gunships, which makes it a weapon that could change the course of the war. Those guerrilla fighters known as Mujahideen don't actually belong to a single organization. Afghanistan is a multi-ethnic country. You've got the Pashtuns, the Tajiks, Uzbeks, Hazaras, and each of them is split into their own tribes, large and small. Each ethnicity has several rebel organizations that their various tribes gather under. They're united under the banner of jihad, but that doesn't mean they work like a single standing army. Just look at the area around Smasi Fort. A lot of Tajiks used to live there, but they fled after the Soviets started their scorched earth campaign. With the area uninhabited, the Hamid fighters, who are Pashtun, decided to move in. The Hamids are based out of the city of Peshawar. We passed through it on the western edge of Pakistan. The Pashtun people have long lived in Afghanistan and western Pakistan. They used to travel back and forth frequently. Then Britain went and established the border that still stands today. The Hamid fighters get generous support from the Pakistani government. The government wants to use them to secure influence over Afghanistan. Their liaison with the Hamids is Inter-Services Intelligence, and behind the ISI, you have the CIA. That's probably how the honeybee ended up in the hands of the Hamid men.
Big boss. And once the boss was dead, he was given a name.
Ocelot said the number of private forces is increasing, and they've modeled themselves after us.
They're a far cry from the likes of us.
But why? 9 years ago, we made enemies of the world as a nuclear-equipped force, independent of ideology or state.
Yes. Sooner or later, the real UN would have stepped in.
So why are they giving these PFs free rein?
That's our fault, too.
What do you mean?
What happened 9 years ago was a real problem for a lot of people. An organization as big as ours, with our facilities, was wiped off the map. Not an easy thing to hide. But if our existence came to light, so would the names of our clients. We had contracts all over, east and west, from superpowers to banana republics, the lot. Our clients denied all association with the likes of us. They had to make sure things didn't blow up on them. But at the same time, they missed us. They really missed us. The demand for armies for hire was as strong as ever. The international community turned a blind eye to what happened to us, despite still needing people who could do our jobs. History couldn't afford to lose us. As soon as we were gone, they needed a replacement. So private forces spread everywhere. And they're all just a phone call away.
But still.
I know. PFs are totally different from what we envisioned. Nation-states, revolutionaries, terrorists, they have a lot of clients, and Cypher is one of them. Cypher stays anonymous, but I know their work when I see it. In the eyes of those clients, the world's PFs are all just expendable pawns. The clients don't have to worry about losing their own men. Nobody knows they're involved, and PFs are cheap. In short, the world is chewing up soldiers and spitting them out. Even some of the old Mother Base's survivors are still working for PFs. Some guys created their own smaller forces. Others were taken on by emerging PFs. Everybody's gone their separate ways. But none of them are living their dream, because they're not fighting with you. Of course, I tried to headhunt as many of them as I could for Diamond Dogs. It was all a waste of time. They said they weren't interested without you to lead them. But now you're back. And everything's gonna change. We'll unite all private forces under you, transcending nations and economies. What is a nation? Just a patch of dirt. The bonds among us will surpass nations, and that's what'll put the world under our control. We'll establish a new kind of country, redefine the very concept of it. Even Cypher will be below us, an extraterritorial federation of military nations. The United States of Force. Once word of Big Boss's return starts traveling, that'll be our true deterrent against Cypher. In other words, no one will dare to come gunning for you.
How do you figure?
Cypher lacks a large-scale fighting force. PFs are the perfect tool for them. But those PFs revere you, the legendary Big Boss. If Cypher killed you now, they wouldn't take it lying down. Maybe they'd even go looking for revenge, but they definitely wouldn't keep doing Cypher's dirty work, even if it put their lives at stake. That's why it's no longer a benefit to Cypher to get rid of you. The very fact that you're alive is our greatest defense against Cypher.
Nice to know. It'll buy us some time while we get back to full strength.
Just keep in mind that what I'm saying is generalizing a lot. In practice, the PFs around the world don't know your face. Just declaring that you're Big Boss won't be enough to convince them. And if they see you as an enemy, they'll come at you with everything they've got.
Some hero.
That's why you need to bring them back to Mother Base. Show them on your terms that you really are the one and only Big Boss. Once you've proven that, they won't hesitate to join us. Snake, do you remember Amanda?
Yeah, I do.
Their revolution was a success. Somoza resigned, and Nicaragua has a new government. Amanda's really working hard for her country to be reborn.
Good for them.
She says she wishes Chico could be there.
That revolution was the dream. For Amanda, for Chico, and their father.
That chopper was no place for Chico to die. I'd like to at least think history will remember his part in the revolution.
When you pick up a gun, there's always a chance you'll die for nothing. He knew that as well as the rest. Now that he's gone, it's up to the rest of us to decide what it was all worth. If we don't, there's nothing to prove that Chico ever lived at all. We're his mark on the world.
Amanda told us that Strangelove contacted her after the revolutionaries came to power in Nicaragua. Strangelove, the AI researcher from Mother Base?
I remember her.
We'd lost touch with her, till Amanda heard from her out of the blue. She told Amanda she wanted to salvage Peace Walker's drive parts, or something from the bottom of Lake Nicaragua. Amanda passed the request on to her friends in the new administration. She's a national hero now, after all. So Strangelove got a Soviet military aircraft to transport something to somewhere. But apparently the cargo wasn't big enough to have been Peace Walker itself.
So what was it?
Who knows? We recovered Peace Walker's nuclear warhead ourselves 9 years ago. What could Strangelove have been after? Amanda said she didn't mention what her reason was or where she was headed. Nicaragua is a socialist state now. With Amanda vouching for her, the government didn't feel the need to concern itself with the details. All Strangelove told Amanda was that she was going to continue her research, and that the rest was a secret. Right before the attack, Huey was in the control tower to prepare for the inspectors. He was with them when it all went down. The control tower collapsed with the rest of its strut. His body was never recovered, but he was the one who met the inspection party when they arrived. And he was the one who showed the nuclear inspectors to the tower. You remember the way it went. First he recommends we agree to the inspection, then he gives them the okay without our permission, all the time acting as if he was doing us a favor. On top of that, he even had the guards disarmed that day. It would send the wrong message, he said. Whatever the angle, it all leads back to Huey. I curse my own stupidity for not realizing sooner. Huey escaped with that unit by chopper. I've been hunting him for 9 long years. The other reason I was operating around Afghanistan was to dig up his location.
Huey's in Afghanistan?
Yes, and I have a good idea where. Now we just wait for the right moment. This time, we'll be the ones using him. He's going to tell us who our guests really were that used a fake nuclear inspection to blast our home into the ocean.
Okay, with all that out of the way, what is next? I guess we could somewhat explore this place, but I don't know if there's really much to see currently. I guess we could have a quick look. What's this? Shower? There we go, nice and clean. But apart from that, I'm not sure if there's much else to do. At least not for now. Maybe later.
Boss, welcome back.
Base morale. If the morale of Mother Base staff increases, this will raise the staff abilities to above their inert level. Returning frequently to Mother Base is a good way to raise staff morale. Oh. I thought I was going to salute him. I don't know, they like being beat up by me though, right?
Thank you, boss. Chain with me, boss. How about it?
How do we throw? I have a hard time throwing from the get-go. It's because I'm holding it. Yeah, I don't really know if there's much to do here. Place is still under construction anyway. Maybe we should get back on board the chopper and get to our next mission.
Development project has been added.
I'm gonna say, do I need to sort out some of this stuff? Auto assign.
Staff assigned.
New weapons worth getting. Failed to fetch data.
Please specify a project.
We get a capture cage for animals? I'm not sure why we want animals, but why not?
Please select a drop point.
I don't need to get one now.
Please specify a project.
Thank you. Boss, thank you for making me your time. I look forward to serving under you.
Grades for the gun yet. So these things I want to keep an eye on just to improve the full ton. I don't think there's really anything I want to research currently.
Please specify a project.
Speak of things want to do with morale with that one. Faster deployment. Sure. With the helicopter. Do I not have to equip that?
Please specify a project.
Get a battle dress for the horse. Is this where we can build more platforms?
Commencing platform construction. Commencing
One of each.
Commencing platform construction.
Sure. Right, let's get back out on a mission. Then I need to call the chopper, right?
Please landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Can I pick a mission now?
Gaining altitude.
I'll have to wait till we're left.
Side ops list updated. Mission list updated.
Okay, let's have a look what we've got next.
Mission accepted. Mission not accepted.
If we're going to expand Mother Base, we need more manpower. And not just for combat roles either. R&D, the support unit, intel, each demands a different set of skills. If we want to achieve what we've set out to do, Diamond Dogs has got to get stronger. There's a Soviet engineer I want to have join us. He was the one who built your prosthesis. With him on our side, who knows what sort of enhancements he'll come up with for it. He tried to defect but didn't make it, and now he's being held prisoner at Wakh Sind Barracks. Find this engineer and get him out. Having him on our R&D team will go a long way to helping Diamond Dogs grow.
Mission accepted.
Where do we want to land? I guess we're heading here. I'm gonna go with this one, I think.
Heading to Afghanistan.
Anything we want to change? Can change Buddy's equipment. Get him some armor, just in case. Love the idea of rolling in a tank. Not the stealthiest approach, but hey ho. What did we just research? Is there anything we want to take with us? No, the capture cage, that was it. On the off chance we see something of interest, we'll capture it. To what end, I don't know. If nothing more, to have a bunch of sheep running around the base.
Boss, the Soviet engineer is being held prisoner at the Wakh Sind Barracks. You need to find him and get him out. He tried to defect from the base camp up north, but it didn't work out. Now they're holding him at Wakh Sind. He's offered his technical skills to us as long as we can guarantee his safety. You have to extract the target.
Boss, your target just happens to be the man who developed your prosthetic hand. He's the only one capable of maintaining it. If we bring him in, I'm sure he'll be able to modify it in all kinds of ways as well.
Be careful down there, boss.
There's someone coming. Oh, speaking of sheep. Yeah, that capture cage ready.
Boss, you've seen many animals in the field. Truth is, an environmental NGO has asked us to remove wild animals from combat zones. If you have the time, can you extract some back here? There's a reward in it for us.
Wild animals can be captured directly by putting them to sleep with a tranquilizer gun, in the case of small, mid-sized animals, or full-turn extracting them in the case of large animals. You can also capture small, mid-sized animals by placing the capture cage support weapon. The support unit will then automatically take captured animals into protection. How do I get them in it?
It'll trap small to medium-sized animals. The support unit will handle the extraction, so all you need to do is place the cage. Wild animals have all kinds of habitats. Try placing cages in a variety of places. You can check the animals list on your iDroid to see which animals have been extracted. That's the Wakh Sind Barracks. The target is somewhere inside that outpost. The Soviets consider him a traitor now, so he'll be treated like any other prisoner.
Did that? I was gonna say, did that hit? Loads of them. Hopefully no one will notice this sheep taking off. Bye, sheep.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Don't know how I'll be wasting my photons on them, but I'm assuming they would maybe fit in the cage. Looks like I gotta get up there, huh? Can I climb up there maybe, around the back? Not sure how I would get up there though. Go to the edge for now. Get the lay of the land a bit better. Let me go and grab this guy. I should really try and save my suppressor and just hold them up.
You have arrived at your destination.
That means getting close without being heard. Get up.
Heads up.
Now this is awkward because now you're inside.
Great. I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look. I hope he's all right.
The map has been updated.
You outside. Sleepy time. Don't be spotted.
Intel file obtained.
You got an intel file. Unfortunately, there's nothing new in it.
I guess we already got the info from the guy, huh?
Marker placed.
We know exactly where he is. Just about getting up there now then. I think later on, once we got the better photon, we'll be able to like just take these entire containers. They're just full of supplies. Oh, we need more teammates so we can make better things. After this, I'm not gonna be able to climb. Okay, it's not too bad. Yeah, maybe I should have knocked him out first, because that guy... Well, not only probably saw him, but also heard him. Join the family.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pushing the range of this gun, I think. Get to sleep. Right, everybody. Excellent. Welcome to the team. What happened to this guy? Oh, I couldn't see the Zeds. Thought he was dead.
You gotta extract him.
I'm extracting everybody and everybody that I run into at this point. Don't have room to be picky.
He's coming too. Roger that. So your suppressor is worn out. That gun will be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful.
Yeah, that's why that guy had to die, unfortunately. Because the suppressor broke. Yeah.
You gotta extract him. He's coming too.
Go lethal. Go lethal now, because otherwise they're going to be hearing us. Kind of low-key want to search these other buildings, though. Generator there. We could turn that off, but then that's going to bring people. Which could be a good idea, but... I hear music. Who's seeing me? No, this guy. What are you aiming at? And what he was aiming at that fucking banister for? going loud. You gonna reload the gun or what?
Enter the building. Always keep an escape route in mind when you head indoors. If you get surrounded, you'll have nowhere to run.
This guy down here somewhere. That a sandstorm that's just turned up. Marvelous.
There, that's the target.
Протез. Я его сделал. Это больше.
Great. If there's nothing in the way overhead, you should be able to fold him in.
I mean, there is this huge sandstorm right now, which is probably not the best of timing.
Можно сказать,
But once it clears,
это не протез. А бионическая рука.
it says 100%, so you'll be fine, right?
Target extraction confirmed.
Has been
Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Got a bit of a trek. Long gone.
Support helicopter
Oh.
has arrived.
Okay, those cages are smaller than I realised.
Been added.
So they're for like rats and like maybe cat-sized things? Not for sheep.
This is B-Quad. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing.
Yeah, it's whatever the horse is called. Oh wait, aren't these useful? Time to go.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. We gotta try to hunt you down. boss.
Stop.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete, boss. The engineer we rescued has been extremely cooperative. The guys on the R&D team are glad to have him aboard. Thing is, his specialty isn't mechanics, but something called bionics, engineering based on biology. He's already submitted a proposal for modifying your prosthetic arm. If you're interested, go ahead and give the development order.